South Africa, South African women. South African women, they're brave, they're strong, and not just a little bit strong, they're strong like to their bone marrow. And South African women have known great suffering, but still they sing. And what an honor it's been for me in my life to know women such as this. And just humbled again and again by the sheer resilience of my friends. The pain that we carry is inexplicable. I mean, in the first 3 weeks of lockdown alone, more than 120,000 cases of gender-based violence were reported across the country. We're just so exhausted from every week seeing the news about our sisters, grandmothers, children, mothers being violated, abused, and murdered. Every 3 hours, one of us doesn't make it. Working alongside Koleka Putuma is not something I take lightly. Koleka is a force. Her words, they break us open so that we can actually face the intensity of this, so that we can have real conversations about what's happening.
Every 3 hours, one of us doesn't make it. This country buries us before we are born, calls us by our obituaries before it calls us by our names, makes us women with nervous conditions with their guard up, law enforcement with a broken system with too much power in authority with guns that gun down their spouses, telephones with missing person details with no follow-up, garages with toddlers who should be in school, vehicles with evidence with no power to prosecute, post offices with weapons, shopping malls with kidnappers, bathrooms with carnage, a carnage with no expiry date, clubs with druggers, alleyways with not enough light. But even with all that light, you would still not be safe. Ubers with panic, Taxify with paranoia, walks with tasers in groups, in public, in places you wouldn't think it could happen, graves with girls taken too soon, too brutal, too horrifying to name, to document, to find, to mark as danger zones disguised as safe spaces with murderers who are husband material, schools of pedophiles with degrees in working with children, lecture halls with molesters, terminals with predators, construction sites with men old enough to understand no, churches with men who use your prayers for safety to get you on your knees with your arms raised. Every 3 hours, one of us doesn't make it.